The next order of business is a bill introduced by Mr. Kelly to allow individual charitable contributions to be made through April 15 of the following year. Mr. Kelly, you're now recognized for an opening statement on this bill.
I thank you, Chairman. I thank you for bringing up this bill. This is pretty much a common sense thing. This is so basically American. Well, I don't think there's another country in the world, and even in the history of the world, that has given more, its citizens have given more to charity than America. And this piece allows people to have up until April 15th of the following year the opportunity to deduct from their income tax, the previous year's income tax, their contributions. And I hope that we don't get into this situation where we keep footballing this thing back and forth about why we're doing it. This is just simple. This is common sense. I don't know why we have to make it some kind of a political game about why are we trying to do things to help people out charitably and all of a sudden turn it into some kind of a political bend. That's not what it's about. It's about Americans helping Americans. 88% of American families make charitable contributions. There's nobody else in the world, not in the history of the world, that have had this heart that we have as Americans. So I've only been here 3.5 years, and I can see why the American people sit back and scratch their heads. So we'll say, well, wait a minute. This isn't exactly the way I like to roll this out. So as much as I like to give money, as much as I like to help other people, I've got to somehow put some kind of a political curve on it, because it's not good enough the way it goes out. It's not good enough just to have a good heart. It's not good enough just to open your wallet and help people who need it. All this piece does is allow people up until April 15th of the following year to continue to make charitable contributions. It's just who we are. It's so basic. And as I said earlier, this gets very confusing for me to sit and watch this. And I'm sure for the people at home, they sit back and really wonder about what in the heck are they talking about? We have the opportunity to do things to help people, and yet because of some kind of a political ideology, we don't want to do it. We want to try and morph it into something different. I just don't get that. And as far as things being paid for, if there wasn't a concern for 30-some years for this to be paid for, why all of a sudden now is this great thing about you've got to pay for this stuff? The other side of it is, quite frankly, as a taxpayer all my life, I get disappointed at the decisions that are made with my dollars, and saying, well, the problem is you're just not giving enough. You need to give more. I think this is a pretty basic piece of legislation, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate you for bringing it forward, and I hope my colleagues feel the same way about this. This is quintessentially who we are as Americans and what we do as an American people, allowing people up to April 15th of the year following, when they would be filing their income tax, to still make a charitable deduction. That, to me, is just good common sense. I yield back.